Hey everyone, my name is Sarah Connor, and I'm going to be reviewing this book called Eat Pete by Michael Rex. This book is recommended for ages 2 to 5, which I think is an appropriate age to understand all the qualities in this book. This book has 1 to 2 short sentences on each page, so I think that 2 to 5-year-olds will be able to understand these sentences pretty easily. There's like 1 sentence right there, and then 2 short sentences right there. So each sentence has a simple subject and a verb to describe the actions that are going on. There's only 1 word that I don't think a 2-year-old would be able to understand, and this word is scallywags, because I don't think they can understand it, because I can't even hardly understand it. And this book contained simple vocabulary words that are easy for a child to comprehend, such as car, play, but, fun, etc. There are a lot of bound morphemes in this book, such as ing in the word playing and ed in the word wanted. There also is plenty of free morphemes included in this book. There were many examples of using plural s at the end of words. For example, in the sentence, "Do you want to play cars with me?" The word cars became plural because there are multiple cars involved. A 2-year-old may correctly say cars if he or she has ridden in a car. One example of repetition that I noticed while reviewing this book was when Pete, the main character, stated, "I think we should play blocks." And then later on in the book, it stated the monster piled up some blocks. So they use blocks in 2 different scenes. Theory of mind is also included in this book. For example, when the monster did wrong to the little boy and the monster knew that the little boy was upset, he apologized to him and said sorry. And since he knew he was upset, he gave him a hug. So he used theory of mind in that situation. After saying sorry, he gave him a hug. Theory of mind is sometimes a little bit harder to comprehend, but children should start understanding it more when they reach the age of 5 years old, which this book is age appropriate between 2 to 5 years old, so that would work out. The illustrations throughout this book really capture the emotions of the little boy and the monster. You see this, they're smiling, they're both happy, you can tell they're happy about it. And then he's pretending to walk the plank, so he looks like he's dead. So the illustrations are very good and detailed. And they drew the monster frowning when he was sad and smiling when he was happy. The child who is reading this book could probably just look at the picture and figure out what the story is about, because the illustrations are so detailed and really describe what is happening on each page. I think these detailed illustrations would really keep a 2 to 5-year-old engaged in the storyline of this book. On each page of the book, it described that the monster wanted to eat Pete. So each time the sentence he wanted to ... you could ask the child that, like, what does he want to do? And usually it would be to eat Pete. See, he wanted to ... eat Pete. There were several word bubbles in this book that describe what the monster was thinking or the actions he was portraying. There wasn't any evidence of an onomatopoesis present in this book. I think all of these things that I have talked about in this book review represents that this book is very age appropriate for 2 to 5-year-olds. This book also offers the child plenty of ways to learn new vocabulary. Eat Pete is a very interesting book and easy for the children to follow. Thank y'all for watching, and I hope everyone enjoyed this book review on the book Eat Pete.